it's okay. Right. So what am I doing for you?
If it's frozen, I ain't got to sing Let It Be.
No.
I'm going to try a number 1.
You're going to try number 1?
Yeah. So it'll get too hot.
Yes.
And then quite a bit taken off the top.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
In future, you got your own kettle.
Yeah,
right?
I will do.
I'm not waiting in that.
Thank you.
You recall wearing the old ones out first. See you later.
See you later, thank you.
I said to you, I thought you upgraded your car then. I thought you put his friends in it, your friends.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Yeah.
She had her left hip transplant. Was it transplant? No, she had a new hip.
Yeah.
Is that okay, or
Yeah,
is that too heavy?
That's all right.
She had a new hip on the 16th of January. Her left hip.
Okay.
Is it a transplant? She had a new. I can't remember.
Replacement.
That's it. Hip replacement.
Yeah.
On the 16th of January.
All right.
And then on the 21st of May, she had her right hip
Oh wow.
replaced. So she came
She
up.
was trying to get over the other one, then had the other one done.
Yeah. So
Wow.
she came up at the beginning of May. I think it was the beginning of May, end of April. She came up number 1. Yeah. Just because she's been stuck in the house.
Right.
Because she hasn't been able to get out.
Yeah.
And she wanted to get out of the house because they live in London.
All right. Okay.
So so they come up for the weekend.
All right.
Yeah, I was struggling last night. I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And they all went to bed, and the pain just got to me. So I was like downstairs on the sofa.
Yeah.
The last time I looked at the clock was 3:45.
Oh wow.
And then Michael woke me up. I think it was like 6:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, seriously, I've only had 2 hours. Let me go back to sleep, and I just couldn't wake up.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm running a little bit late. But yeah, I'm in an awful lot of pain today.
Yeah. You said what you said it was.
Yeah. I didn't even put any makeup on this morning either.
That's right. I didn't either.
No.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah, that's good. Well, it took me nearly 10 minutes just to walk up the stairs.
Wow. Yeah.
It was just like, I got there and it was just like, yeah, I don't want to go down again. So what have you got planned for this weekend then?
We need I've got to paint a fence. We'll try and paint a fence. Depends how hot it gets. Go shopping. We've got a wedding to go to in August, so need a few bits. My niece is getting married, so.
Okay.
In York.
In York?
Yeah.
So you're going up the day before the wedding?
Yeah, well she's getting married on a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So we're going up Wednesday, stay there all day Thursday, come home Friday. So booked a hotel, you know, so.
Where's she getting married?
Oh God. Stan something farm something.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember now. We've had the invitation for a year. You've got one of those ones like you're invited to it, then you get the invitation, don't you?
Oh, right, so you got the save the date?
Yes, that's it, yeah. Save the day, then we got the invitation.
Yeah, we was going to renew our wedding vows last year. It was our 30th wedding anniversary.
Right, yeah.
But because my mum was so poorly, it was like, I don't want to do it without her.
Yeah.
And wasn't sure, because she was in hospital for 7 months, wasn't sure if she was going to pull through.
Yeah.
So I just cancelled everything. And I lost money from my new wedding dress.
Yeah.
I'd saved up via the company for the 3 bridesmaids dresses and all the alterations. So they had about £2,000 on top of the dress, which was already £2,000.
Well, you lost all that.
I lost all that money because they refused to give it back.
Did you pay in credit card?
No, I paid in cash.
Oh,
so,
she paid in credit card.
I don't have a credit
Oh, don't
card. No, I
you can
refuse to have
Try and
one.
redeem it, can't you? And they can.
Yeah.
And they refuse to give it back.
They refused to give it back, and their explanation was, "We are not a bank.
Yeah.
We took that money for services that you were going to render.
Yeah.
We can give you money back in store." And it's like, I'm not getting married now.
Yeah.
Why do I want in-store credit?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, I'm already married. It was a vow
Yeah.
renewal.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Or do you want a bit more?
A bit more.
Bit more?
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. A little bit more. Let's keep.
A little bit more?
Being brave today.
You're being very brave today.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to be bought. Mrs said, "Don't come back like you got in the army."
Oh, right, okay.
Because I said,
She's not going to come and attack me with a rolling pin,
no,
is she?
no. I don't. She don't know where you are. She don't know where I go.
That's all right then.
It's just getting too hot. That's the trouble.
Yes.
And it's grown quite a bit last time I've come.
What is it, 5 weeks that she last came?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, I think so. I want to try. I know you can come time every 4 or 5 weeks. I know we try and come.
Yeah. you need to stop standing in baby bio.
Oh, aye. Or keep out the rain. Eh?
Yeah, keep out the rain, yeah.
It's been nice, hasn't it? Just like
Yeah, it's been really nice. It was really hot in here on Wednesday,
Yeah.
though, but I think it was like 32 degrees.
yeah.
So,
Well, I've got my car to go home. Not yesterday, the day before, and it was 34 in my car.
wow.
But there's no shade where we park.
Yeah.
And you get in there, it's like you might as well step in a microwave, you know.
Yeah.
God.
Can you imagine what it was like in Werrington?
Oh,
Oh, that it would have been like 60 or 70 in
Yeah.
there. Because it's just all glass.
what's your husband's name? Michael, was it his name?
Yes.
Yeah, he was saying they're still empty, the shop, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
he went into the co-op opposite,
Yeah.
and because I've been gone 7 months now.
Yeah, still empty.
It's still empty. No one's been in there. My excuse me, my notices that I put
Yeah.
up to say that I was moving, I put them up on the 23rd of December,
Yeah.
and they're still there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Well, it just don't make sense, does it?
It doesn't,
You know.
because how much they were hassling me
Yeah. For renting that.
for rent,
Yeah.
and it was like, well, we've got 15 other people who are interested in this building.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay, well then, job on, I'm leaving.
That's rubbish. That's just to put pressure on you to pay the rent.
Yeah,
But why don't you just say, we can't find anybody, we're going to lower your rent so we keep the buildings viable,
yes.
you know? And I think that's where people are going wrong, aren't they?
Well,
They're greedy, aren't they? That's the trouble.
when my business partner and I parted ways,
Yeah,
I got a 10-year lease.
Yeah.
So that ran out in December 2022.
okay.
So from like November 22 all the way through until June
Yeah.
23, I was negotiating, and they started the negotiations at 22,000 a year,
It's a lot of money.
and I was paying, it was £950 a month, so just under 12 grand.
That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, so they wanted
what-
to increase it by 10 grand, but they didn't want to do anything to the building.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do the landlord's checks, you know,
Wow.
like the hardwire checks. They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to do anything like that.
Yeah. But for 22 grand, they bloody one painting, decorating, bloody
Yeah.
put dangly beads on it. So that much money, Jesus.
Right. In June, they said they wanted an additional, on top of my £1,000 a month,
Yeah.
they wanted an additional £1,500. In July, they wanted an additional £3,000 on top of my
Wow.
rent. And in the August, they wanted another £1,500 on top of my rent. And I went, do you know what? You've had an additional £5,000 off of me already.
Yeah.
You can have £500, like it or lump it.
Yeah.
Right. And I paid monthly.
Yeah.
So I always paid around about the 27th of every month.
Yeah, yeah.
And on the 10th of September, I got a letter through, not a message, not an email,
Yeah.
a letter through to say that if I did not pay the month's money by the 14th of September, I had to go on to quarterly payments.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, pay every 3 months.
I pay every 3
Yeah,
months.
yeah, yeah.
I went, all right then. there you go. And I handed my notice in, and I said, you'll get my last payment in December.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they shot themselves in the foot,
they
didn't
shot themselves in the foot because
September, December, 3 months, yeah.
Yeah. So
Idiots.
yeah, and plus they, even though they wanted a guarantor, plus they held 3 months rent.
Yeah.
And they still wouldn't give me a new lease.
Wow.
So in December, when I gave them notice, it was like, well, you're still holding my deposit, which is a whole quarter's rent. So that is your rent for the last quarter.
Yeah.
So
they come unstuck, really got nothing.
Yeah, they got nothing. And
well, only your deposit, which they should have given back anyway.
Yeah.
They reckon all these new barbers that open, you know, like these Turkish barbers and that, and money laundering, don't they?
Well, that's what I hear.
That's what they because I heard it on the news. Nigel Farage, he says it.
Yeah.
He might talk a lot of rubbish sometimes, but people listen to him because the country is going to the pot in it.
Yes.
You know, and we went to a little village the other day up in I think it's Northampton. I think somewhere around there. No, not Northampton. Watford.
Oh right.
Anyway, went through this little town, and I said to my mate, let's just count how many barbers are in this town, just for because he done that, Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
You know what? There's 11 at about 30 shops.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 barber, and do you know what? At least 5 of those are just completely empty. Nobody going in them, you know. And he says, what's happening? He said, how can these people be making money when there's nobody going in them?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm not going to say which one it was. Oh, Tesco's. But one, it was in Werrington.
Yeah.
And this is what one of my old clients, he went there. So he has a number 8 on the top.
Yeah.
And a number 3 on the back and side. Right. Harlequin. So it was, to start with, he thought it was $15.50. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
$15.50 for a clipper all over.
Yeah.
Then when he got to pay, and mind you, his son is 8 years old, okay?
Yeah.
He went to pay, and he was expecting maybe £25, £30, £58 for both of them. And he goes, how comes? And it's like, well, he is, he's 22.
For an 8-year-old?
For an 8-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah. And he goes, okay, so how much is mine? It's a clipper all over. And they went, no, it's not a clipper all over. One blade is $15.50. 2 blades, you have to add on another £5. To blend it in, it's another £5. To go around the edges, it's another £5.
That's stupid, isn't it?
Yep. So he ended up paying, just for him, clipper all over.
36 quid?
Yep.
Wow.
He goes, I can't justify it. And he was like, no.
You don't charge for changing blades over, do you?
No. So for him, £36, yeah?
Wow.
I charge £10.50
Yeah.
for what he has done.
Yeah.
And they charge him 36. So he's come back to me.
Yeah. Taught my lesson as well, didn't it?
But it's...
So the thing is, that news will travel round.
Well,
because bad news travels better than good news,
yeah,
isn't it?
he came back to me, and literally 2 days later I had another one of my old clients who had an 8 and a 4.
Yeah.
And he was charged £32.
Same place?
Same place.
Wow.
Another one of my old clients, he had basically what you have done, like what you used to have done, like number 2 on the back and side. Yeah, he was charged £38, and he goes, but on your system it says, I think he said like £18. He goes, yeah, but you had hot steam, you had a hot towel. He goes, I didn't ask for any of that. I kept on pushing it away. Yeah, but we still put it on you.
I wasn't paid.
It was.
But then, the ones you see in the car parks now, like at Tesco's and Morrison's now.
Yeah.
I walk past there and I look at the prices and like £25 just for like I'm having now.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've only been there like 10 minutes, if that, you know. But they're always full up, aren't they? People are always paying it, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, my most expensive haircut is a skin blend.
Yeah.
and that's £19.50.
Yeah.
But that's because it takes a little bit longer.
That's too short for me. That's where you go right down to the skin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't justify that.
But that's the most expensive one.
Too old for that as well.
I was talking to Drew yesterday.
Yeah.
Now he always has a flat top, and I was
Alright.
just talking to him, and I went, "Yeah, £19.50." And he goes, "Oh, it's gone up," and it's like, "Gone up? Gone up?" Oh crap! I'm so sorry. And he goes, "What?" I said, "I'll put you in for a skin blend rather than a flat top." And that's just purely because we're talking.
Just as ready to do a skin blend on his head, top of his head.
So I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Left the sides long, do his skinhead on top.
Yeah.
So you got many in today? You fill up today?
I've got a large colour job coming in.
Alright, okay.
So she's coming in at 9.
Yeah.
And she's going to be here until at least 2:30.
Wow.
It's quite a big colour job.
Yeah, yeah. Do you cut people in between that then, or what it's setting?
My cousin, she's going to come through and have her hair washed and trimmed.
Alright, yeah, yeah.
Bless her, she's not allowed to get in a bath.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
And she can't lean forward because it puts pressure on her hips.
Yeah.
So
I can feel you there.
I'm going to shampoo her hair
Yeah,
for
yeah.
her and make her feel better.
Yeah. Give it a boost.
Yeah.
Hello. Where you gone?
She's just looking at me, wagging her tail. So, you know, like Werrington is a small village.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How many hairdressers and barbers do you think there were? Were. When I was there, how many do you think there were?
Well, let me have a look. Let me have a think. There's one on the green. There was.
Yep.
That lady's hairdressers.
Yep.
There was one where the calf is now.
Zuri's still there.
Is there?
I'm sure Zuri's still there.
One where you got the green with the big tree. There was one there. Weren't
Yeah.
there? That's gone.
Yeah, that was Innovations.
Yeah, that's gone. I'm sure that's gone.
Yep.
And
She's done exactly
there's
what I've
one
done.
One up the road. There's one next door. There's one where you used to be Connell's estate agents.
Yeah.
Next to the Indian restaurant.
Yep.
There was one that's in the fish shop now. So that's
Yep.
what's that? That's 3 in it. I've named.
Mhm.
There was you 4. Don't know where anyone else was. 4.
So if I told you there was 11.
Really? Where were they then?
Amberley Slope,
Yeah.
Innovations,
Right.
Zuri,
Yeah.
Hairline, the other one on Canterbury Road, 6, which
Yeah.
is the Old Connell's
Oh, yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Turkish Barbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there was me.
Yeah.
Then you've got the one Werrington Centre.
Oh yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
about that,
the ladies, and then you've got the one at the back, and there was one more. I can't remember where there is, but
Yeah.
there was 11.
Skaters Wave, one of
Yeah.
them, wasn't it?
So there was 11 of us in that small
Wow,
village.
wow.
When I went there, when I opened there 14 years ago,
Yeah.
there was only like 4 of us.
Wow.
But there's Innovations, Canterbury Road. Innovations, Canterbury Road, me, and there's another one with the one on Canterbury Road is retired.
Yeah.
But there's 3.
Oh, I know another one as well. Actually, he's got it in his house, hasn't he?
Yes.
On that corner.
Yes.
Next to 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Yeah. But yes, there's 4 of us
Yeah.
that have closed our buildings down and done garage
Yeah.
conversions.
Yeah. Because Claire, where she goes, she's shutting hers down and going garage
Yeah.
conversion. But she used to be in town. You know, you might know her actually. Jane, her name is. Opposite Tesco's, there used to be Houses. Is it Houses or used to be with AE?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She used to have that one there. Now she's gone to Forbridge Road, Dogs Walk,
All right.
across the way by Robson Avenue.
Yeah.
She's gone there, but she ain't got much car park space there. You can get like 2 or 3 cars in the front.
Yeah.
And she told Claire last time she's had enough of paying the rent. You know, she's going. So that'd be another one empty building now.
It's just the rent is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was in a council building, my rent would probably be £400 or £500 a month.
Yeah. Because you're private.
Because it's a private estate.
Yeah.
It was going up to.
Yeah, well, I think that's where the landlords are going wrong, isn't they?
Yeah.
Because they think, oh, put the rent up, or you lose your business.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're aiming for, because they're not getting no revenue now for that building.
No. But I very rarely dealt with my landlord. I was dealing with their solicitor all the time.
Yeah.
And when they first started, and it was like, well, you've got a business.
Yeah.
Can you actually survive without having a building? No, you can't. You're a hairdresser, so you need to pay us.
Yeah.
And when I emailed to say that I was leaving, because I gave them a month's notice like I was meant to, they never replied to me.
No.
I gave them, after 2 weeks, sent the email again.
Yeah.
Gave them saying, look, this is the second email, as I haven't heard from you. Still didn't hear anything. And then on the 23rd, I sent again saying, this, just to inform you, because you haven't replied to my other 2 emails, even though I know they've read them, because I put a read on them.
Yeah.
I put that today's my last trading day, and you'll have the keys back by the 30th of December.
Yeah.
Well, I fell off the ladder when I broke my hand.
Yeah.
So they got the keys back on the 2nd, because there was no one there on the 1st, obviously.
Yeah.
And then on the 5th, I was rung up by them and said, can you tell us where the keys are? And I said, yes. I handed them into your office in Werrington. It's like, can you prove it? And it was like, yes, because I got your member of staff to sign to say that he'd received the keys, and I kept a copy and I gave the copy across with the keys.
Yeah.
And he went, oh, we better find them then.
Should have took a photograph and everything. That's what we have to do now when we deliver furniture. Take photographs of everything to prove that we delivered it.
Yeah.
Because we do these TV beds.
Yeah.
And one bloke rung up our boss and said, I'm not having TV delivered. So he went back on the computer, because as soon as we complete the job, it goes straight to his computer.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he said, well, that seems to be funny, sir, because there's a TV, what we delivered, in your bedroom. Oh, okay. Put the phone down. Just trying it on. Because they get it's a good TV they get. They get like a LG or a Samsung TV with a bed, so good TVs, which cost them probably £400, in a shop, for the 32-inch, and people just try it on all the time. Like we go to house, like say I walked in here and I surveyed a place first. Oh, there's a dent on that door, there's a scratch on that wall. And they go, you just scratched my wall. I said, no, I haven't. I said, it's already there. How do you know that? Because I checked it before I come in. We had an Asian bloke up Yorkshire way years ago. And his house was front room was completely empty. One of these shiny, really wooden floors, which you could slip and break your neck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we walked in, there was a massive scratch, no word of a lie, about this long, going in the middle of the floor. So
I bet you tried to say that you'd done it.
But the room's empty. Got his furniture in on the window. You scratched my floor. I said I didn't. There's a photograph, mate. I took a photograph before I went in. As I went in, I took a photograph of it. And I said that as you can see, your room's empty. Oh, all right, mate. No apologies. No apologies for trying on. And I thought, dickheads. Sorry.
But it's always the way, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I've had customers swear at me.
Oh, I've had people swear at me.
Effing, you're an effing idiot. So I just stand there like idiot, like dumb,
Yeah.
And then he says, "You alright?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine, mate." I said, "I don't know why you're having a go at me for." I said, "I've not done nothing wrong since I walked in this house, and you're having a go at me. Where's your company?" I said, "Well, I'm in customer service then. You can't have a go at me. I'm just the delivery guy. I'm delivering your sofa." But you keep going on like you are, the sofa will be back on the lorry and it'll be going back to Peterborough. No.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? I said, you keep swearing at me like you are, because I've done nothing wrong to you. it will be going back on that lorry, and I will report you as an abusive customer, and you probably won't get your sofa anyway, because nobody will come out to you. Oh dear, it's like you might as well nearly got on his knees, you know, to apologise.
But don't you find though from COVID?
Yeah, everyone's
people are so quick to jump on someone else. I mean, I had a phone call.
The communication with people's gone. You know.
I had a phone call, right? I no longer have a landline. I've got a mobile for the business.
Yeah.
This like, you done this, you done that, and I was like, excuse me. He goes, well, you done this. You came to my house. No, I don't. Yes, you did. No, I don't. I've got premises. Why am I going to come to your house? You done this, and I'm suing you. And I was like, okay. It's like, you done this to my hair. My hair is melted. I didn't do your hair.
Yeah.
And then once they calmed down, after like I'm beep 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 beep, and it was like, look, if you swear at me again, I'm going to put the phone down. I said, I don't know who you are. You've obviously got my number.
Yeah.
I said, how can I help you? Well, it was like, well, my hair is falling out. Okay. What did you have done? I had a colour done. Okay. Did you have a skin test? Did you have a hair test to see if your hair can take it? No, you didn't do it. Again, I never came out and done your hair. And it was like, so you never had a skin test, you never had a strand test, you haven't had any consultation about your colour, what type of hair that you've got, whether you've got a box colour on and all this. No. I went, so the person who's done your hair is probably not insured.
Yeah.
Well, can you sort it out?
All qualified.
No.
All qualified.
Or not qualified.
Yeah.
And it was like, why did you say that? And I said, well, in the United Kingdom, you can only get insurance, and it says if you follow the manufacturer's guidelines.
Yeah.
I said, and all the manufacturer's guidelines says to not colour or use chemical treatments on anyone under the age of 16. Mm. I said, so we're not insured to do anyone under the age of 16 for chemical treatments.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so tell me how you had your hair and what you wanted. She had black box dye colour that she'd been box dyeing for about 4 years, every 3 weeks. So she'd over-processed her hair.
Oh, right, yeah.
And she wanted to go blonde. So the person put bleach on her hair.
Well, she react to the...
I said, well, number one, did you have any conditioning treatment leading up to it? It was like, no. Okay, so you've probably got metallic salts in your hair, which has reacted to the bleach, which is why your hair is falling out.
Yeah.
And she goes, can you fix it? And it was like, no.
Not touching it.
I said, I'm not touching it. One, because you shouted at me. Two,
yeah.
because I might as well just give you a carrier bag. And she goes, why? I said, because that's where your hair is going to end up if you put any more chemical treatments on it.
Yeah.
She said, well, what am I going to do? I said, go back to the person that you went to and get them to sort it out. She wasn't even in Peterborough, she was in Guildford.
Oh, bloody hell.
And I'm getting the stress over it.
Yeah, it's fine, thank you. Yep. But when I used to be a butcher, and I was in the cut, I worked for Jewers first in Breda Centre.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Then I
Are you still having wax on?
No? Going to shower when I get home. Not that you didn't know that, but...
No?
Got that image in your head now. Just going off the subject again, I rang a woman the other day. So we were ringing the first customer before the next day.
Yeah.
So I rang her and she said, oh, you just got me out of the shower. And I thought, oh, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Got to go home now. Imagine that, you know. When I got there, she was a... What I was going to say, but she was a right hack. Anyway. Yeah, so when I was a butcher, I Co-op in Market DP.
Yeah.
I went there for a little